Hi, my name is Peggy Kraus, and I am a clinical exercise physiologist and certified diabetes educator. And I thought that I would give you just some tips today for making your immune system stronger. And I'm going to give you 3 tips, and they have to do with food. Anybody that knows me knows that that is my first line of defense, is your food. So first thing is green tea. I want you to drink green tea because green tea increases your body's production of what we call in the medical field gamma delta T cells. And those T cells, which are white blood cells, they're produced by the body in response to a viral infection. So the more of those you have on board, the better you're going to be. So lots of green tea. Just to give you an idea about how much you should be drinking. By the way, it can be either caffeinated or decaffeinated. Of course, I prefer that you drink decaffeinated coffee because we don't want it to interfere with sleep or heart rhythms or blood pressure or anything like that. So decaf is my preferred choice for you. But we've seen that people who drink 3 cups of tea a day have a better immune response than people who don't drink tea at all. But the best response that we've seen is that people who drink 6 cups of green tea a day, they have up to 12 times the resistance to a viral infection. So I know it's a lot of tea, green tea. It can be hot, it can be cold. It's preferably decaffeinated. If you think you should be drinking that much water anyway, so in the morning you could make yourself a good pot of green tea, keep it on the counter, drink it hot as it's warm, and then during the day as it cools down, of course it's going to be cold. No need to sweeten it, of course. And then in the afternoon, make yourself another pot of tea. And for afternoon tea, you can have hot tea, and then drink a cold cup with dinner. So that's what I would like you to do with the green tea. The next one is cruciferous vegetables. So we don't eat enough cruciferous vegetables, and I want you to have more. And I want you to have more because they too are antiviral foods. So they can combat viral infections more than say another kind of food. So I want you to consider these cruciferous vegetables. I wrote them down because I can't remember them all. Arugula, bok choy, broccoli, broccoli rabe, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, collard greens, kale, kohlrabi, horseradish, radishes, turnip greens, and watercress. Now, how many of those do you love? I mean, even just horseradish, if you can have a tablespoon of horseradish a day, that's considered to be a serving of vegetables, especially here, a serving of cruciferous vegetables. So have broccoli with your lunch, have cabbage with your dinner, put some horseradish on your salad, on your beans. It could be anywhere, but get those cruciferous vegetables in because they are especially resistant to especially resistant to viral infections. So here's the last one. I want you to try to eat more plant foods. So in plant foods, not only do you have in cruciferous vegetables, you have these glucosinolates and isothiocyanates, all the compounds that are antiviral, but also you have more fiber, you have many other nutrients that can help to keep your body strong and less likely to become ill. They're lower in fat, there's no cholesterol in plant foods, and they have fewer calories. So as we're all spending less time engaged in activity, it's really a good idea to load your plates and your meals full of plant foods. So what does that mean? Maybe for breakfast you can have oatmeal and berries. Maybe another piece of fruit on the side. For lunch, you can have, how about vegetable bean soup? You can load it up with some of those cruciferous vegetables. Make sure you chop them before you put them into the soup. That'll help those antiviral properties. But yeah, that and maybe a salad on the side for lunch. Maybe for dinner, you could have rice and beans. You could have pasta with marinara sauce and maybe steamed broccoli rabe on top. There's so many possibilities. But the key to the plant foods for added immunity, for the super immunity that we're all looking for now, is that when you're eating plant foods, your body doesn't make as much ammonia. And ammonia comes when we eat non-plant foods. So when I talk about plant foods, I'm talking about whole natural plant foods. Sure, potato chips are plants, but that's not really a whole natural plant food. I want you to eat the potatoes. Those are the whole natural plant foods. So getting back to the ammonia, when we eat things like potato chips or hamburgers or a bologna and cheese sandwich, those are going to increase your production of ammonia. But if you had a sandwich with avocado and tomato and lettuce, that's going to decrease your production of ammonia. And ammonia, the more ammonia your body creates, the higher your risk for infection, for viral infection. So let's eat plant foods, decrease the amount of ammonia, right, which is going to keep you better protected from a virus, as well as the more plant foods that you eat, including your cruciferous vegetables, you're going to increase your bodies of those gamma delta T cells and the other interferon compounds in your body that are going to fight viruses. So stay safe, stay home, and I hope this brought you some great information.